And we're live.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Dragon Age 2. Versace Hawk, which, Jordan, I have been requested to tell you that you have spelt Versace Hawk wrong.
Oh, did I really in the title?
Yeah. Well, I think in the file name too. There's no H, so.
Okay. So I will have to. We'll just have to live with it.
Yeah, we're living with it. Versace just can't spell her own name. That's all right. That's in character.
I think also too. I mean, I feel like we're avoiding any sort of like copyright issues, any sort of trademark issues.
Oh, that's what it. Never mind, Jordan. That's what it is. It's not that you misspelled it.
It was an incredible move of litigious foresight on my part to just understand that we couldn't have that.
There you go. When we eventually, sell all of this for whatever reason, when we franchise out Codex Added, this is what we need. Oh boy. Well, you wanted to we got to update Hawk's face because it's been a year in between making Versace going off into Kirkwall. So what are we going to do?
That is a very good question. So let's head over to the Black Emporium and
you have to, I think, read your. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I thought you have to read your note from the Black Emporium to go to the Black Emporium.
That is.
Or if it lets you go there, you don't have to look at it.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
I am giving you a timer of 10 minutes. If it's longer than 10 minutes, you're just going to have to deal with what you have, which might be funny. So, yeah.
Just like real plastic surgery, it's got to be done in 10 minutes.
Or less.
Okay, let's see how we can... Let's see how we can do this. I mean, I know we talked about how, what did we say? The lips and the nose would be the most exaggerated things by the end. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't start there.
I will let you choose. This is your creation. This is your... Versace is your canvas.
Yeah, so let's say we're just going to start there, and she just wants to touch up the lips a little bit. It's very subtle at first.
I'm just expecting that slider to go all the way to the other end.
That is exactly right. I'm just wondering if it shouldn't be terrible nose job right from the start, or if it's more like a decent nose job, but her ego just can't let it be. She goes back, and then the second one is the one that really fucks it up.
Well, I mean, she's very poor right now. Whatever she had done to her face, it was back alley. So I can't imagine that this starts out well. You know what I mean?
You're telling me that the Black Emporium is not like the epitome of.
I mean, he has to have street urchins to do all the work for him, right? So of course not. They're not trained.
That's probably true. Yeah, so I guess if she's already doing that, I should have to change the nose shape pretty much right from the start.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how it would be.
Versace Hawk is the epitome of don't get cheap plastic surgery. That's her downfall.
Yep. Okay, so let's see how we can do this. So I've got a different nose shape, and we'll bring down the nose size somewhat, but then we gotta fuck it up in some other way.
I wish it made it you can make it uneven, because that's where we could really shine with some of this.
Oh, yeah.
But unfortunately, alas. Definitely make it really thin, because that's what people want, and that's where it usually gets fucked up when you make it too thin. That, and I don't even think Versace... What is now I have to look at what we made her look like. How does she have a nose? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we made it really small.
It was something ridiculous.
So here's what I'll do, right? I will make it smaller overall, but some weird fucked up opposite, like the tip width. I'm just gonna move all the way to make just the tip wider. Just It's some weird fucked up. It's not even super noticeable, but that just makes me happy. We'll just do that. and yeah, maybe even the depth a little bit. And for some reason, like the bridge has gotten way too thin,
Yeah.
but the nostrils didn't.
Looking at what you did originally, she has giant lips that are way too low on her face, and then her nose is really high up and like a weird hook shape. So somehow we have to go in between those.
Yeah, so I've gone a different shape. The bridge is it's way thinner, but the nostril somehow didn't get affected and the tip got wider. So yeah, it just basically got botched.
Okay, that's good.
How am I on the timer?
You have 6 minutes left.
I mean, I might not even use the whole 10 minutes at this rate, but let's see what else I can...
Someone said colored contacts. I think that's a good idea. And then we definitely need makeup, so...
Okay, so let's do some makeup stuff then.
We also have different skin, like, meshes, I guess you would say, that have, like, makeup on it. So if you want, like, a particular makeup complexion, that is a choice.
Right, so I've got sort of the freckled, fresh-eyed look here to start off with, but we can go a couple of different things for textures. I mean, I guess at first we should pick ones that make her look older, right? Because then eventually that's what she's starting to try and fight against.
Yeah. Maybe, like, not that old, but, like, 30s, perhaps.
How's this one? I'll give it a second so you can see it.
I think that's good. Yeah, there's a little some sagging. I think there's some eyebrows on it though, isn't there? Or I can't tell.
Well, the eyebrows are pretty noticeable on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to go into hair to turn off whatever eyebrows?
Yeah.
Might be on there, like zero out the eye. Oh, okay, there you go. So if I zero out the eyebrows, this is the texture's eyebrows.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because these eyebrows are kind of large, and didn't we end up doing like really thin, fake-looking eyebrows on Versace Hawken?
We did, yeah.
All right, so then I'm going with this texture.
Okay.
And then
now add some crazy makeup. Yeah, get that crazy makeup.
Okay, well, I guess we should just like turn the intensity on stuff up so I can...
I'll turn it like all the way.
Oh, dear God. This is going to be so bad. Oh, boy. Here we go. God, that color that I picked initially on the lips, if you turn the intensity all the way up, it just looks bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know what you did with her makeup, Jordan.
What? Again, I don't know either.
Greens.
I don't know either.
No. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Go for I say red, but red and pink, that kind of area.
Oh, you're doing this to me again.
I don't even mean to. It's just it's hawk, so it's red, right? Like
yeah, that makes sense. So not a dark red, not a super dark red.
Like a bright red, yeah. Whatever you're passing by, and I don't know how to describe it, but
okay. I'll leave it there on that one for a second. I think maybe that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that red, and then some with the eyes, maybe I don't know, maybe red or pink.
What about on the blush color? What are we doing for that?
Red or pink.
Okay. I think I've just create something nice and.
I'm basing this off of Tamar had like quite the green going on because Inquisition and whatnot. So we like Versace Hawk has to have like red and pink. That's.
Oh God, some of these are freaking terrible, man. The yellow. God almighty, this is bad.
Oh man. That's pretty nightmarish. I would also like change the hair. It could just be whatever hairstyle. It doesn't have to be like super whatever.
How are we feeling on makeup when you see it there? Is this pretty?
I think that's good.
Okay. We'll go to a different hairstyle, and she's got to be. So what is her thought process at this? Is she already trying to compete with
Meredith?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's trying to step up her makeup game. That's like step one. You have to cover your whole entire essence in makeup, and like that be the most noticeable thing about you. And then you have to fix up the hair, and then we slowly get up from there.
Somebody says she looks ill. I agree. I think this is just She had a stressful first year.
Oh, make the eyes just a little bit smaller too, and I think that'd be good. And then we have like 2-ish minutes yet left, so
eye size. There we go. This looks actually this looks like she is. This is the end of her natural years, basically. After this, she couldn't accept the process of aging, and she just went crazy.
Oh, we should also dye her hair like a bleach blonde to compete with her sisters.
Damn it, that is such a great point. Okay. This is like white, gray, beach. Wait, is this kind of what you're thinking?
Give it a moment.
Can we go lighter than that?
I would say try to go lighter, but that's good if you can't find a lighter.
And there's this one.
Because like Bethany's is like fucking glows.
Oh wait. Okay, wait. This one. Oh, this one's got to be it, right?
Okay, yeah. Okay, do that one. All right, we're good.
Oh my god, I don't know why I'm so happy with this monstrosity, but I'm so happy. Like this is exactly what I was talking about at the end of the last episode. Where, like, we have to make it subtle at first. Like it's bad, but it's not like totally oh shit bad. This is a work of art. I have to honestly say this is.
You're so prideful.
This is,
all right.
Okay, I'm confirming.
All right, yeah, confirm and let's get. Now, I think. I guess where do we want to start from here? Like, we got to start collecting our companions, right?
Yeah, totally. So I'll let you direct the story companion direction. Where do you think we should go?
So I think that unlike Inquisition, where I try to space out the companions, you can't really do that much in this game, just because it's like the way it's designed. But I do think that we should start off getting Merrill.
Okay, all right. Oh boy, I don't know why you're going Merrill first, but
oh, I know I'm going Merrill first. One, because she's just the easiest to get right now, and two, Merrill's good. So I'm thinking we try to get Merrill.
What the hell is this?
You finally noticed. It's been like this is the first episode.
What is this shit? This is ridiculous. Who makes this mod? Like, who decides?
Check out nighttime.
Oh Jesus.
And then the statue has Mickey Mouse ears. There's also like weird icons everywhere. I don't really get the point of that, but
oh god, this is so. I honestly could not. I didn't see this.
Yep. This might be one of my favorite mods because like someone made and like you actually have the choice of what hat the statue is wearing. You could choose like a cat or a mouse or some like other hat. Like it's someone sat there and was like, yeah, I'm gonna put some goddamn work into this little menu. A lot of the comments from the last video was like, I can't believe Jordan didn't notice the menu. So I'm glad you got there. All right.
I'm sorry I couldn't.
Are we off to Sundermount?
It's difficult without naming you. Thank you for being discreet.
Jordan?
I don't want the Templars at my door.
Did I lose you?
I'm on mute, sorry.
Okay.
I'm on mute, and also I totally forgot where Merrill was. I don't know why I thought you met her in the alien Elven alienage first.
No, you gotta meet her at Sundermount. Yeah, Jordan died. It's just me now, guys. Sorry. I also know it's coming, so it's not going to be that funny because it'll just be me going, ha ha.
Caitie, just like 2 hours of just well, no, because if I'm dead, then nobody can play the game. So it's just 2 hours of you commenting on the map screen.
Oh yeah. Did anyone else notice the map screen is?
I'm so clever.
I'm so clever. I have to say, Merrill, there's some things I wish that her mods did because they don't really work well together. There's two Merrill mods. They don't work well together with one another. If they did, that'd be perfect, but unfortunately. But I'm pretty excited for the reaction to Merrill because I think she's the weirdest. So, oh boy. Oh man, we also get. Oh man, there's so many people to meet that we haven't met yet. Oh man.
I'm so weirded out by the camera. Like, the camera is doing something weird where I can't quite look in an opposite direction of where I'm traveling, and it's so bizarre.
I mean, it's like a 10-year-old game, right? So.
Yeah. Anyway, you were saying?
When we were just recording a podcast not too long ago, and you said that you didn't finish Dragon Age 2 when it first came out. What made you not want to finish this game?
L.A. Noire.
Oh.
Yeah, very interesting answer, but that's what it was. L.A. Noire came out the exact same day.
Mm-hmm.
And, it was Dragon Age, so I was looking forward to it, but I was also really looking forward to L.A. Noire, Rockstar Games. It had a setting that I really liked. The facial animation technology at that time was brand new.
Old Shyamalan.
And,
Your kind are not welcome
yeah, I was
among
just
the
very
village.
interested in that and just sort of sidetracked me.
Huh. Did you like L.A. Noire? Because I've heard some mixed reviews on it.
I really liked L.A. Noire when it came out. And I think I maybe tried to play it one other time after, and just so weird because I liked that game better than Dragon Age 2 at the time, but over time, like, DA2 has aged so much better.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't say anything about L.A. Noire being a favorite game of mine at all. It's just so weird.
What's a shemlin?
An elven slur for human.
It means you're not one
How
of the
long did it
people,
take for you to
and
get
you
back
should
to
leave
Dragon
now.
Age?
Almost a year.
Wow.
Like, I thought I was not going to go back to it, which was really weird for me because that's, it's a BioWare game and I really like Dragon Age Origins, and I thought I was just done with it. And then it was just like, oh, I don't really have anything else to play. Like, man, I've always liked BioWare games. Why did I not finish Dragon Age 2? And so I finished it, but then I kind of wanted to go through all of it at once, so I finished it and then played it again from the start.
Oh, okay.
And I've played it now 5 or 6 times. One of my favorite games.
Who are you?
Is it your favorite Dragon Age?
We are the
No, it's my
last
least
of the
favorite of the
elves.
Dragon Ages, but even
Okay.
even my I say that because it's like even my
Figment
least
of your
favorite BioWare
imagination.
game is still higher than a lot of other games that I objectively know are better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I say The Witcher 3 is a better game than Dragon Age 2 by far, but I've only played The Witcher 3 like 3 times. I've
That's
actually,
still more than a lot of people, though.
I've played Dragon Age way more.
I was given an amulet for someone named Marathari.
How
It's
do
so
you know
weird
that
not,
name?
like...
Wait.
for people who...
This is the one the keeper spoke of.
I've been watching this for a while. I can't actually hear
thought
anything
she'd
that's
be
ever
an
going
elf.
on in the game. So
Enter
it's
the
weird, like,
camp.
watching
Keeper
conversations
Marathari
and
has
not
been waiting for
knowing
you.
what's going on.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades,
Oh,
stranger.
God.
We got subtitles on though.
Oh, yeah, I can read the subtitles, but, like, I guess I should make my
Marathari.
window bigger, but the
I was
subtitles are
told to
currently a
bring
little bit
you
too
this
small for me to
amulet.
read, because I can't see very well, so...
This was totally unintentional, but it also now seems like Versace
Under
has a
Vanity
little bit of a
Sham
tan,
covers.
like a fake-looking tan. Like the skin, the
Indeed,
texture
I
has a
am
different tone to
Keeper
it.
Marathari.
Oh, yeah.
look
This
at
is
you.
probably the face texture for one of the companions. Honestly, they're
It
well,
has
a
been
companion
long,
from another
hard
mod.
journey to this
It
place.
might actually be. It's not
And
Fenris's
it's
because
far from
Fenris's
over.
have little,
Tell
little
me.
bolts to it. I don't know.
Oh, this
God, the
burning
eyebrows,
felt you,
everything. Like,
child.
this is a goddamn masterpiece. It's bad. Like, it's honestly bad. That nose is so bad. Just everything. The lips, the hair. Terrible.
Oh, man.
I'm going to make this conversation go as long as possible because we need to talk about what the fuck is going on with Aveline. Jesus Christ. Do the crystals glow, or is that just like a lighting thing, or...
I think it's just like the texture is extremely
Your
bright.
god
I don't think
said
they
you spoke of
specifically
me.
glow. I do think
How did you know
the
I was
guy
coming?
making it wanted it to glow,
I
but it
listen.
never came
To the
about.
wind,
I don't know.
to
It's a
the
little...
birds, as the hunters
weird.
do. To my dreams.
And there's a lot of variations on this
I
mod, by the way.
watch
Like this
the
is like that's
stars.
technically the same mod as
There
what
is great wisdom to be found all
Meredith is
around
wearing,
us,
and so
if
there's
you
like
know
a whole
how to
bunch
listen
of like
for
other
it.
variations where like
But
they don't
I
have the
was not
armor, so it's
certain.
just like the
Nothing
pasties
certain.
on the boobs and like some tattoos. There's one where it's like a full bodysuit underneath that looks like cheetah print. Like it's pretty intense.
This is crazy. So is the quote unquote pasty the crystal that's on her nipple? She's got high nipples. I feel like they placed the nipples quite high.
Oh yeah, no, whoever modeled this doesn't know what a woman looks like, but
Oh goddamn, sick burn, Jesus.
Well, I'm just saying, like that, like if a woman looks like that,
Are
those
you
are
the
fake
leader of
boobs,
these
which aren't
things?
necessarily bad, but
Why
they have
did the
been
witch
modeled
tell
to
me to
look
bring
like
this
that.
on?
Like a
Sure.
real boob
I
would
am the keeper
not.
of this clan.
If you can kind of tell,
It
the
is my
boobs are
task to
floating
guide
in
my
this
people
about to
spiky
say.
to
cage.
ensure the
I was
old
Like they're
ways
not
are
like
not
resting
forgotten.
on anything.
Like
As
these
for
boobs, like if they were real boobs, they would
I am
adhere
tied
to
to
the
her,
laws of
just as
physics.
you are.
Yeah,
debt that
it's
must
that's
be
not how
repaid.
boobs should work. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Fake. Some people like fake boobs, but yeah, that's not.
Exactly what have I been
not real
carrying
boobs.
around?
Matthias
Is it
says,
magic?
"Is Caitie mod shaming?"
It is a promise, child.
I don't know.
Made
Probably.
by one whose word still has weight.
I think this entire
And
playthrough is
therefore,
mod shaming.
it
I
has
think it is.
terrible
Someone else said,
power.
"I can't believe there's not a
There
MILF
are
mod for
few things in
Marathari,"
this
which
world
thank God there
stronger
isn't,
than a
honestly.
promise kept. Remember
Good
that.
lord. Also, can I like? There's so many naked mods for this game. I don't know why.
I brought the amulet here as I
it's
was
just-
asked.
And like
you
there's for
supposed to tell
guys
me
too.
what to do
Like
with
there's
it?
been there was a couple I saw
understand.
that was just like here
It's
is
never
a
an easy
guy
thing
with
to
a
speak
shirt
of
on.
debts.
Also, he has a
I
penis.
will ask no more questions.
Like
of
oh
you.
okay.
The
Like,
amulet
I mean,
must
all
be
right.
taken
In
to
a
an
world where there
altar
wasn't
at the
enough
top of the
fabric,
mountain
they went
and
for
given a
shirt
Danish
but no
rite for
pants.
the departed. Then
Can the philosophy of
return
this
the
playthrough
amulet
be
to me.
if they're not blonde, we hate them?
do
Blonde
this
bomb
and your
squad.
debt will be paid.
Are you going to teach me this
That
rite
is
for
actually
the
kind of a
departed?
great idea.
I will
So
send my
it's
first
not that
with
we're
you.
racist. We are
She will
specifically
see to
look
it
down
the
upon
ritual is
people that
done.
are not blonde.
And
Is
when
that
it
what
is
this is?
complete,
Yeah, she's a hair bigot.
I
She's-
must ask that you take her with you when you go.
It doesn't matter the texture of the hair or how much hair you got, but if you're not blonde, fuck you. You should know that light hair is the rage.
Which is weird because her eyebrows are dark now, and so
Yeah, and she's actually a brunette. She's hiding. She's
a
dying.
self-hating brunette.
She's a self-hating brunette. Oh well, hold on. Where does redheads
Who
fit
is your
into this? Is
first?
redheads? Does that go with
First
the
of all,
blondes?
I don't know.
or
They're like
Your
gingers. They don't have
people would
souls.
call her my apprentice,
we don't
or
even
heir.
matter. They're nowhere. Who cares about
Merrill
them?
would have taken my place as
Golly.
keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from
man.
here.
That seems a little odd.
It is her wish, and I
And her
must
eyebrows
grant
feel
it.
so much more expressive with
You'll
these
find
eyebrows now.
Merrill
Also,
waiting for you on the trail just up
With
the
the
mountain.
Yeah,
texture
the
eyebrows.
texture, yeah.
This mountain is cursed, I swear.
Velociraptor says, "Shit. What about Fenris and his white hair?"
I think that question's gonna come up faster than Fenris, but go see Merrill.
okay.
Go see Merrill.
Where?
Because this is another moment I've been waiting for quite a while.
First of all, can I just say, in any straight playthrough, I remember before I walk over there, I remember the first time I encountered Merrill. What a treasure, right? Like, I felt that Merrill was so unique right from the get-go. Like, just her acting and the way she was written. I felt like I had never seen a character like that in a BioWare game. And in many ways, I feel like she's the proto BioWare character that, we kind of complain about in Anthem, where they're trying to be too quirky and everything. I feel like she's one of the early instances of that was amazingly refreshing at the time, but now they've just overdone it.
That's fair.
I just thought what a revelation Merrill was. I love Merrill as a character.
Yeah, I'm not a Merrill fan. That's not to say that what I've done to her is because of that, but yeah, it's. Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, well, I know what you mean by the white hair. Oh, wait a second. What the hell? That's her head? Is that on purpose? Why is that her
I
head?
didn't hear. You must be the one the keeper told me about.
What did she do with her head?
I'm so sorry. I didn't
Why
ask
is
your name.
she doesn't match the
Unless-
rest of her?
It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Merrill. Which you probably
What?
knew already. I'm rambling.
It's just no, you can't do this to Merrill. What did you do? Katie!
I can't even talk.
Gayer than you says she's a smurf. You turned Merrill into a smurf.
I didn't. Some other mod maker did. Someone honestly sat there and was like, yeah, technically it's not a smurf. They try to make her into a drow.
Oh, what's the matter? Yeah, that's the dialogue I'm gonna pick. What's the matter? What's the matter with your face?
Oh my god.
met
Oh
human
god,
love
well,
it.
I'm glad I talked about how
Danish
much I
mothers
love
frighten
Merrill,
their
and then
children
you
with
tried to
stories
say
about
that you
you,
don't
know?
hate her. Clearly you hate Merrill. This is why you did this to her.
I'm sure they
Oh,
don't
what's
have any
even
tales
better
about
is
you.
that like so these are
Well,
two
not
different
scary ones, at
mods.
least.
The body mod is called
Not that you're
Magic
not notable
Merrill
enough to
and
have a
essentially
story.
turns her
I'll
into a
just
human
shut
body
up.
type,
Yes.
which I needed to steal that because the head model is a human, but if you put it on an elf body, which it was hilarious. I almost actually left it because her neck is so long. She looked like a giraffe, and it was really scary. But I decided like a human body
You
type
seem
is the
awfully
way to
nice.
go.
Yeah,
I've never met
in
Merrill
a
before.
lot of ways, human body type mod
Danish
for Merrill
mothers
is kind of a
frighten their children
necessity
with
because the
stories
elf
about
mod
you,
was
you
just
know?
so
Not
Wispy,
you. personally,
yeah.
of
wispy, and
course.
it's really creepy if
I'm
you're
sure they
trying to
don't have
romance
any
Merrill.
tales about you.
Yeah, so
Well, not scary ones, at
yeah, that's
least.
why her body doesn't match
Not
her
that they're
head
not
is
notable
because it's
enough
two
to have a
different
story.
mods, and I kind of
Shut
thought
up.
that maybe the blue skin tone would tint the body, but it does not. So here we are.
Why are you leaving
Um,
the Dalish for Kirkwood?
Yeah, so that's
have to.
the thing now.
Is
Happy
this,
birthday, everybody.
is this basically just like, is this like the after school special for kids don't do blood magic? Is this what the point of this is?
Yeah, well, look
I
at
get the
what they
feeling you're
fucking
in
did to her.
trouble.
Number one,
not
they
like
used the
that.
face texture for Hawk's
Not
dead
exactly.
mother, so like she
Anyway,
has this wicked
Keeper and I
scar
have
across her
disagreements.
fucking
No, I was gonna say
neck.
it's
But it was
throat
stupid stuff I
slit
can
Merrill.
tell.
Like this is crazy.
Yeah, I want to believe this is just all makeup, and this is just Meryl's edgy phase. You know what I mean?
No, I'm going
She
darker
dyed her
than
hair.
that.
She did.
I'm,
Oh no!
I'm saying it was like the ultimate blood magic spell that she cast. Just unbelievable.
Alexa, play Blue by Eiffel 65. Oh yes. Oh.
This is absolutely. Ali S says, Jordan, please visit Merrill the bare minimum number of times required. This run. No, we're gonna visit. Merrill's coming with us all the time.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is absolute.
You'll have to work harder than that to offend me.
There's this mod
My name's
actually
Paul.
shout out to
Thank you.
Simone because this mod originally
afraid
came
I'm not
bundled
very
with an
experienced
Isabella
with your
mod that
kind.
made Isabella almost just as frightening.
Keeper said you came from
Isabella
Ferelden.
was a white woman
I spent most
with
of my
dark
life there.
black hair and like she
We
had
came north
makeup
a
that
few
looked
years
like
ago.
blood running down her
Have you been in the
face.
Three Marches long?
That was
like it
pretty
here?
metal, but I didn't really want that. I wanted another Isabella. But like the way Dragon Age 2 mods are coming, this and the Isabella mod were bundled together, and Simone was able to unbundle it. So I could only use the Merrill.
Wow.
But, oh man,
Shout out to Simone. Thanks.
yeah, because I was not really. I mean, it would be funny, but like two of these characters would have been too much. We can only have one gory 2011 era of cool.
Oh, this is crazy. Alpaca says the mirror broke because she looked at it.
Oh my god, yes, that is it. It wasn't Duncan that smashed
The
it, it
blight
was
forced
Merrill.
me here. Wasn't my choice.
I
Oh
understand.
god.
We wouldn't have come here by choice either. We should go.
Merrill is no longer
Your task
dull.
is for
No.
Ashabella now. It's not wise to make her
Oh
wait.
god. I think she's supposed to like have a different eye
you know
texture
the
because
witch
it
who
just
sent
looks
me
way
here?
darker than the photos.
No,
but like the black
personally.
soulless eyes also work for me.
My people tell stories of her, though. Very
Karen X says
lucky.
you have to romance Merrill
Most
now.
people
We'll
who
see.
meet
I'm
Ashabella
excited
now
to
wind
see
up
the
in
others as
pieces,
well. We'll just have to see
hanging
how
from
this
the
goes.
trees.
Yeah, I wonder if it's so right now. I mean, maybe we could leave it. I guess it depends on the people, but I do eventually want to
I
give you
take
the
it
mod
you've been expecting
where
me
you
to bring
can
this
change
anecdote for some
everyone's
time.
outfits, so I can give
The
you a whole
keeper
bunch of
brought us here
outfits to
to
play
wait
with.
for you.
But at the same time,
I don't know much
Merrill
more
is
than
still
that.
technically an elf, so if you
I
put
do
her
know
in
that you have
something, it's
Ashabella
going to
now
default her body again to
And
an
we
elf,
must
but she's going to
bring
have
her
a
to the
human
altar on the
head.
mountaintop.
So
Oh
nothing
no.
Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is the reason I
What
tried
do
to
we
do
have to
this
do with the amulet?
before today,
It's a
but
funeral of
unfortunately
sorts. I'll perform
it
when we
just,
get to the mountaintop. Getting there
didn't
is the
work
tricky
out.
part.
Like you have to have recruit
Our
them
hunters
before
haven't been able to
where
reach
you
the
actually go
summit.
into the files and make Merrill
Dark
human.
things are about.
But
So Ashara says, whoever is craziest we romance. Do you mean craziest or craziest looking?
true, that's two different things.
Let's get this
I
over
feel like with Bull, it was a happy combination of butterfly ridiculousness and also bondage. So
Well, we should go see Anders later, and that we kind of talked about wanting to romance Anders because that's technically Versace's romance from the imported world state we made.
right. Are we going up the mountain now?
Yeah, go up the mountain. Yeah, go ahead and bring back Flemeth and her wicked tan, and there we go. We'll finish this off, and then we can go find Anders. You probably also might want to level up people.
God damn. Yeah, Merrill's coming with us. Here's a question. Is the combat in Dragon Age 2 fun?
I don't know. It feels like this is maybe a weird thing. It feels like I'm not in control all the time. Like sometimes I just don't know what's happening. Things just happen.
Feels like you're watching the combat more.
Yeah, I agree.
The tactics are more. I feel for some reason maybe it's not that the tactics are better because it seems like the exact same options from Origins, but I seem to engage with it more in Origins.
I mean, people have been watching me play Origins, but I never touch it. I completed Dragon Age Origins without even looking at the tactics menu. So
they know.
Yeah.
Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never.
And Inquisition, like I don't know, I feel like I should say Origins is the best, but I feel like Inquisition. I mean, it needs more tactics options, totally, but it maybe looks the best.
I don't know. I like Inquisition how it is, to be honest. I think like for tactics, it just that. I don't know. I didn't really use it in Origins, and I like getting rid of it. Fine, like that. Like I do like tactics games. I just don't think Dragon Age is that game. You know what I mean?
Wow, no, that's
I know.
I mean, that your first experience was with Inquisition, so that actually makes sense. But
no, my first thing was actually Origins.
Get lost in the crowd.
I played Origins first.
Okay, so you did play it in Origins, but you watched the cutscenes for Inquisition, right?
I guess, yeah.
But that has nothing to do with gameplay, though.
Yeah, I don't think I actually watched the gameplay.
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen, and when it does. The clan must
God, Merrill's face is so weird. The eyebrows are white, but then it's like, is that yellow eyeshadow? And then her eyes are dark. The skin is blue.
Please keep turning skeletons into toads for us.
But I never... Right. Not literally.
What caused the death of the Hala? Yeah, so for some reason, when all of Merrill... So, Merrill's clan is weird. Merrill's the same clan you have in the Origin for Dragon Age 2. The clan actually splits in two. One stays in Ferelden, and if you played a Mahariel Warden, they get the land that Ferelden gave them, or whatever. That's debatably to exist or not. And then the other half went to go do Marathari's quest, which is essentially go sit here and wait for Hawk, is really what they're here for. And when they did that, all of their Hala died, which is why they stay here for so long. Why the Hala died, I don't think it's really stated why other than sickness. It's just sickness, and that's about it. I don't think they actually give a specific reason. If they do, I cannot remember it at the moment. So that's why, like, a lot of the people you remember from Dragon Age Origins isn't actually in this clan. Like, your grandmother figure. It's not your grandmother. I forgot her name. Ashell or something. Like, she's not in here. She's supposedly on the other half of the clan that stayed on Ferelden. So, fun information.
Eric is going to have a lot of cunning. I like how it affects. So.
Why does every playthrough need one follower who had an unfortunate adventure with the color blue? First Varric, now Merrill.
There you go. It's a theme.
The theme now.
That's it. For Aveline, who it's just seriously, every time I see Aveline for a split second, I'm like, who's that? It's like a new companion that we added. Okay. Got lots of constitution. And actually, she.
I think it's because one of the infected in Dragon Age Origins, and if the warden doesn't heal it, meaning the Hala, then it infects the rest because they're alive in my game when I healed the Hala. Maybe, but that's two different clans. That's it's two different clans. the one you heal up is from the actually the Dalish clan that you meet during the Wolves Quest is never given a clan name, so they're just the Dalish clan.
It's about.
Also, the whole...
I think it should have... Go on.
No, I was just gonna say, also the whole kicking the vial of acid thing for the road is so weird.
Oh, yeah. There's a whole bunch of... Like, I still don't quite understand what the circle you're completing is. Like, over the... You know what I mean?
No.
So, like, when you're attacking something with a rogue, there will be, like, two swords crossing each other. But there's like these little circle that creates every time you hit, and I don't get what it is. I don't know what it does.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh no, I just realized what the fuck does the air shock look like? I'm gonna be very boring. There were pretty much absolutely no Canary mods. Canary are very boring. If you want to make a Canary mod, let me know. Hit it up. Make something cool. The Canary look pretty much the same. I think there was one mod that made them, like, their outfits a little bit high texture, and that was about it.
Yeah. Hey, did we talk about this already?
So
with Bethany, can we make her look super hot by the end?
Yes.
Oh no,
Bethany's
rebelling against our
rid of this one too soon.
our thing, you know. I like Bethany how she is.
I was just thinking, like if that plays into Versace's like psychosis about this, is that her sister has the opposite. You know, she ages very well.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you mean.
There's a jealousy aspect to it there.
Ah, I was thinking it was more Bethany's rebelling against Versace's how she ages, where she just like lets her not lets herself go, but just lets herself be. You know, like she doesn't really care about how much she weighs or brushing her hair or whatever she's doing with her hair. She just is. You know?
Oh, okay. So that's two approaches. I like both of those actually. Chat room, what do you think?
I mean, we have time to think about this.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that's way.
My apologies.
I mean, first she has to survive.
It's true. She has to survive.
And then what? Like join the wardens? Is that what we're gonna do with her?
No. Right. We pitched this originally as you doing unique decisions. So there's one particular decision I want that makes her a circle mage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. Also, we're probably not gonna like Versace Hawk at the end. I'm just saying. She's gonna.
Yeah, no, Versace's got to be terrible.
No, she's gonna be the worst. We're all gonna hate her. We're laughing it up now, but no, we got to get ready to hate this movie.
How bad can Versace Hawk really get?
Yeah, I think people thought the warden could be evil. Hawk can actually get pretty.
Oh yeah, no,
just not
for real.
today apparently.
Woohoo.
Wait, oh my God, Caitie.
Yes.
At the end of this fucked up reverse trilogy playthrough, is Tamar gonna be the best one? Is she gonna be the nicest one?
Oh my God, she might be. Because if we play the wardens, we're gonna do some pretty fucked up things too.
Oh my God, why am I so excited for this?
We're just doing this to give Tamar a redemption arc. Like, hey,
that's
Tamar
so
might be
weird.
bad, but she's not Versace or the warden.
That's like the way people think President Bush is not that bad now.
Oh my God, exactly. That is that.
Oh, that's so weird, right? We started with Tamar. We were just starting on our journey of making terrible protagonists, and by the time we get done with Hawk, by the time we're to the warden, you and I are going to be experts at making fucked up BioWare protagonists.
Oh no. This is terrible.
There's more going on here than you and Marithari have told me.
It's a misunderstanding. It doesn't
God.
matter. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelanar isn't known for her patience.
#perspective. That's one way of looking at it.
So someone said, is Merrill doing blackface? The real question is that when we meet up with Flemeth, like, who's doing blackface more?
Well, she's not doing blackface because she's
Doing
blue.
blueface.
Flemeth, though, I don't know. I don't know about
It's a
Flemeth.
little questionable.
That one's questionable. I mean, I feel like the mod would have been better if they changed her face to have more, you know, features of someone who has that skin tone. But like, yeah, not doing great. Oh, there's also a mod to get rid of all the spiders, and I think it was turning into skeletons, but that seemed boring. If we're going to turn them into something, either invisible or something ridiculous, like other sexy people, I don't know.
Other sexy people? Just fighting a bunch of sexy people?
Yeah, can you imagine everything you fight, everyone you see is just like, looks like
Sexy.
a stripper.
Everybody's
Yeah,
sexy. We're just fighting.
Yeah, everyone's sexy. Look at how funny that would be. That'd be great. Maybe I'll get old. But you know what?
But you can change this. Wait, hold on. You can change the sound files, right?
You probably can.
Okay, so just hear me out on this. If there's any modders out there, can you make a mod where it turns all the spiders into sexy people and it starts playing instead of the combat music, it starts playing Justin Timberlake's "Bringing Sexy Back"?
Oh, there was actually a mod that I was so excited for until I read the description, where you were able to change the music files in the game to other music files. And I was like, holy shit, this is the goal. This is going to be the best. Unfortunately, you can only change the music with other music from the game. You can't add new music. And that was easiest, like the highest I felt of this is going to be great, and then the lowest I felt of, oh no, my ideas are gone. Because I was so prepared to sit there for hours just looking up like MIDI versions of like copyrighted songs that we could use. Like
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Man. Implying anything here is sexy. Alright, that's fair. Fighting the Arishock and Toxic starts playing in the background. See what could have been, guys. See what could have been. I just would have been a bunch of MIDI versions of Britney Spears songs. It would have been so good.
I'm just running around as Varric and realizing that this spider will not stop chasing me no matter what I do.
He just likes you. He just wants to say hi. He loves you.
He likes the one that's bite-sized.
Yeah, there you go. He's on a diet, you know, he needs a little one.
Oh crap, is inventory full already?
You gotta make your inventory less full, I guess.
Come on, Dragonade.
Oh, don't you dare bring Sexy Dangerous in here. This is not allowed. This is bannable,
Oh, yeah, who's the hashtag Sexy Dangerous?
Golly, that was easily the worst line in any video game I might have played ever.
Sometimes I'm allowed to like bad things.
No, you're allowed to like bad things. I'm also allowed to make fun of you for it.
That is true. That is very true.
That's how this works.
I can open the way forward. One moment.
Oh, god damn, it's a lot of blood.
Yeah, a little bit.
At least you didn't go for the throat this time.
You called something.
Oh, here's something that's always bothered me about this game. When your Hawk is a blood mage, I think Merrill might do it too. There's this animation where, golly,
where they kill themselves.
Yeah, where they like impale themselves with the staff, and like, oh look, I'm working blood magic. I'm gonna impale myself. No, what?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
No.
Call it what it is.
Uh-uh.
You summoned a
That's
demon.
an awful animation idea.
Demons are just spirits, like honor or joy. It's not their fault they are what they are. Be careful up ahead. Restless things.
Kristen says, fun fact, I'm looking through Inquisition conversation files in Frosty, and I found out that Morrigan had a line after Flemeth dies in the epilogue. She says, Mother, what have you done? They've actually talked about that. In the original, I guess, idea for the ending of Inquisition, that post-epilogue scene was supposed to be seen by the Inquisitor and Morrigan. And that was going to be, like, they weren't sure if they could do DLC, so their idea was that, like, that would be how the Inquisitor finds out that Solus is Fen'Harel. And eventually, I think I don't know if they've got the green light for DLC or they just decided that, like, you know what, it's just better without it. Because I from what they have said, the scene that they panned out and, like, you know, worked on seemed really clunky and they didn't really like it. So that's how it is what it is now. So yeah, but they did record the lines and you can still find some of them in game. So fun facts.
Very interesting. Alright, we're gonna throw everything we got at this goddamn market. Horror. The F goes.
Someone sees Merrill's blue face while he's there with his black face, and it's just like, just another thing the Dalish got wrong.
Oh, that's so good.
So the ancient elves were racist.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, this is a really good fan fiction I like now. Yeah, like that kind of fits, weirdly enough.
Oh, that's so awful.
Oh, maybe this is awful, but at the same time, kind of.
Stolas just sitting there shaking his head like, this isn't a deeply offensive, horrible, you know, racially hurtful thing. She just looks like a Smurf. 3 out of 10. Get out of here.
I'll say this. So I like the Adventure Zone, and recently they came out with their new graphic novel, which I don't know if you know anything about what the Adventure Zone is, but it's a podcast, entirely audio, and so then they hired an artist who was a fan of the show to make a graphic novel about it. Cool. So she essentially did all of the character designs, and for whatever reason, she thought it would be fun to make one of the elves blue. And there was actually a huge uproar against that because apparently I had no idea about this, but it was racist a couple years ago. Well, I think a couple years, like decades ago, really, to make Jewish people blue in your artwork.
Oh,
and so people were saying that, like, oh, this is an offensive caricature of Taco because you're making him look like this racist caricature of a Jewish person because he has a large nose and he's blue. And like the poor artist is like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, that's so strange.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm not saying that's what's happening with Merrill, but I think it was originally green and she changed it to blue. Oh, was that it? Am I getting the colors mixed up? Oh, dang. Okay, I might be getting the colors. Yeah, because like no one's ever heard of those, at least in the modern era.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so there's a couple of good pieces. I gotta drop some stuff. I want to pick.
Yeah, there's a couple of people saying he was actually green and not blue. Okay, my bad. I misremembered the colors.
Lowest. Pick up this stuff. I'm sorry. Why is the still full? Oh, because in junk it's still no.
Yeah, the junk still counts. Yeah. And you just have to destroy some stuff.
Yep. Inventory's still full, even though I destroyed it.
Do you still, like, I don't know. Do we really need it? Because I'm about to give you a whole bunch of modded shit, so, like...
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
Yeah, you need to go buy backpacks. I thought people were mad that he wasn't Hispanic because his name was Taco or something. Yeah, that was another thing. They were mad at that too. That's just another conversation. Which that was weird. There was like 2 very adamant people that like Taco, who they as a joke they just wanted to name him a silly thing, so it was like Taco the food, you know. But they spelled it Taako, and then people were upset that he was both not Hispanic but should be Hispanic, or they thought he was Hispanic and he shouldn't be Hispanic.
I know only.
There was some really weird people getting upset for a lot of strange reasons.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, like they wanted, like as a joke, they wanted. Like, he has a twin sister, and so they wanted to like joke and say that her name was Chalupa, but they originally. But they changed it because they didn't want to like deal with the drama anymore.
Oh, that's so weird. Look, as a Hispanic person, that would have been funny as hell.
That's what I heard. Like a whole bunch of people from the Hispanic community came out and said,
"No,
we want the sister named Chalupa."
That would have been like, "Oh my god, are you kidding me?" Like, I could have shown that to my mom and she would have laughed. You know what I mean? Like a taco and Chalupa.
You were inside that amulet the entire time. Just a piece. A small piece. But it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
How about this plot device, right? Pretty ingenious. Or did Flemeth ever really need to do this? The whole idea of, like, she put a piece of herself on the amulet in anticipation of because you can kill her, quote unquote, kill her in Origins.
I think they really wanted to bring Kate Mulgrew back, so they need to have her in. But I think it's I don't know how to feel about it because it does feel like some people killed her, so we need to have this back because we do want her to come back. But then also, like, when you at the end of Witch Hunt, Morrigan specifically says whether you killed her or not, like, look, I know my mother's coming back. If you killed her or not, it doesn't really matter because I know my mom's coming back. So, like, you in Origins are already primed to know she's coming back. So, like I guess this is telling that part of, like, what Morrigan prophesizes, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think I think it is in some sense clever writing, you know, to have sort of not even retconned, like just made an explanation for it after the fact, but also like they probably could have gotten away with just saying like, I don't know, she can't kill her.
Yeah.
Why did you need me to bring you here? Because I had an appointment to keep. And because I did not want to be followed, you smuggled me here quite nicely.
Do you think Flemeth did something like this at the end of Inquisition? Honestly, I don't really know.
I don't understand.
I kind of like, based on like data mined things from the game, I think Flemeth at the end of Inquisition was putting in whatever power that made her quote unquote god, because that's what they word it as. But like,
I am but a fragment.
The whole plot of Inquisition was just saying like, what is a god? So I don't know what that thing would be. So I guess a very powerful artifact that she wishes to give to Morrigan. So I think there's going to be some sort of subplot, whether we see it or not, of Morrigan trying to figure out and find what is in that Illuvian.
Know only that
but
you may have saved
I kind of hope we do get to see it, because that would be a fun little like, we know what's going on, but then like you know, Morrigan and our protagonist doesn't. We go, oh no, this is the place where it happened. Oh no, Morrigan's turned into some crazy elder god or whatever.
Yeah. Side note, wanted to go back to the conversation about boob windows.
Yes, boob windows.
as we do. God, if anyone is listening to this and didn't listen to the first one, they're so confused.
Boob windows.
Yeah, everybody knows what boob windows are. Does Bethany have a boob window because of the scarf? Does that work the same way?
No, because it's a scarf. That's a weird choker.
Okay, so I was going to say, so like Merrill's necklace, whatever, like none of that is a so what are the technical rules of boob window? It has to extend to the shoulder, or?
No, if you look at Flemeth, her shoulders are covered. Her neck is covered. There's just a weird window where you can see her cleavage. With Bethany, she doesn't actually have any, like, shoulders. It's just low cut all around, like low cut in the back. Same thing with Merrill.
You're saying the garment that's on the torso has to touch the portion of the garment that's on the neck, shoulders.
Yes.
It's got to be continuous.
Yes.
There you go. Okay, so then that thereby defines the boob window.
Yes, that defines the boob window.
I'm glad we're taking care of these tough conversations, Caitie.
That's what we're here for. I know. I'm here for all your boob window needs, guys.
Codex added, where we fucking define shit like boob window.
We have much
boob window's a thing, right? Though, like, I'm not the only one who talks about boob windows.
The only thing I can think of as far as boob window is the dresses that sort of have like that Or like a boob window, right? Like a certain dresses that have sort of like a oval or diamond shaped sort of right over the chest. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think of. That's the only thing that I would ever have described as a boob window before you said it.
It is only when you fall that you.
Do you think we'll see a Witch of the Wilds in Dragon Age 4 as we've seen them in all games? I mean, I hope so. I'd like to.
Keenan says Power Girl has a boob window. That's true.
Yeah, she does. She's famous for the boob window.
There you go.
That's like her logo.
Wait, why are we pressing F?
For boob window, apparently. I don't know.
Oh, the boob window's not going anywhere. Well, I guess it is going somewhere.
Well, yeah. If boob window is now Flemeth, then Flemeth is going somewhere.
Cheap advice from a dragon.
We all have our challenges.
We're going to regret bringing her here.
Regret is something I know well. Take care not to cling to it, to hold it so close.
I don't have anyone else famous that has like a boob window or famous for boob windows. I can't really think of anyone. Power Girl was a really good boob window owner.
As for you, child,
I'm still thinking of titles. Like, what do we think of boob window and crystal nipples? Is that too much? Is that
Jordan? What the fuck?
now the time has come.
I'm trying. You know,
you have my thanks.
it's pretty misleading. But I just feel like, you know, in the day and age of YouTube parody.
Well, if you're gonna do that, there's got to be in all caps, then a whole bunch of like question marks and exclamation points of like, and then one of us looks shocked in the thumbnails. That's what it has to be.
Yeah.
I don't think it should, but
Hey, so we've all leveled up again. Well, we'll do that in a second. Head back down now, yes?
Yep, let's head back down. Merrill will be thrown out like the sack of potatoes she is, and we have to pick her up and bring her home. And then should we go get Anders, maybe?
Yeah, let's go check out Anders.
Dareth,
Go check out Anders.
I'm ready. Let's depart.
What time did we start this?
We've been going for an hour.
Okay. I
That's
forgot about
perfect.
time changes. So I was like, have we really been going on for 2 hours? But no, it's just time changes. That's nothing wrong about that.
Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
Merrill was too fat to be Taylor, so they kick her
I didn't
out.
think
Oh
it would be
man.
So
Rip Merrill.
I've never seen so many people in one place before.
I believe the correct term is hashtag thick.
Seems so
Thank you very
lonely.
much.
With 2 C's. Thank you.
How that ever became a thing, I don't know.
Oh, you could say that about literally everything about the internet.
This is what city
There's
life
just
is
so
like.
much stuff about the internet. You go,
You're right.
this really? This is what?
I suppose.
This is
God,
This
that's
is us.
Thank you
that
for everything.
stupid Pikachu
For all
reaction
the help.
face meme is the that's not even a meme.
now,
It's
of
the
course.
dumbest. Like, memes have gotten so
But
much
maybe
worse.
later.
That one and the fucking
use
moth.
a friend.
It's like, this is not a meme.
Oh,
This
the
is just
moth. Yeah,
stupid.
I'll agree with the moth one. The Pikachu one at least is cute, so I don't mind it. But yeah, the moth one, I'll pass.
I think I can manage that.
Thank you.
What's
Oh,
amazing
I'm
to
writing
me
too
is
much
that there
in
really is like an I'm gonna say ecosystem to the memes, I guess, where like so many of them start on 4chan and then go over to Reddit, to which it then devolves into like Twitter and Tumblr, and then that gets eaten up by Facebook and other people, other old people, and then after Facebook, there's like this weird gap of going into the actual media and like newscasters and
I agree.
What's what I'm looking for? Marketing. There you go, marketing.
I completely agree. I think you outlined it perfectly, and I just think it's really strange that so much of it still continues to start from 4chan, and which is, you know, sizable in some sense, but it's fringe, right? It's not the main population, and so how the hell does that little dark, disturbing corner of the internet continue to pump out all these memes that get picked up.
I don't know. I don't know.
My one theory is that it's just entirely intentional, like that they want.
Oh, some of it is. Some of it definitely is.
All right, should we just skip by Ariane for now?
Why not talk to Ariane? At least get the quest so we can do it later.
Okay.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress, but I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
Can we help this woman? This could be Mother.
The awesome fanboy says Jordan and Caitie are memes.
Not really.
No, we're not. But how would you feel?
No.
What if something that we did went super viral? How would you feel about that?
It depends. There's so many different types of viral. Did we say something mildly offensive and that got viral and everyone's trashing us? I don't think I like that much. Is there something funny we said and everyone likes it? That wouldn't be too bad. Maybe we can make our 15 minutes of fame make some money and maybe we get some subscribers on. I don't know. It could be worse. I don't mind it. I guess it depends.
When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the circle.
Can we kill Fanriel just for giggles? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh god, Ariane! Ariane!
Speaking in his mind.
What happened to you?
I would rather lose him to the circle.
Does she have a mustache?
I'm not sure, but the skin texture.
Yeah, whoever made this gave her Fenris's face texture, where he oddly has the beard we don't really, the stubble we don't talk about.
Betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the circle, but I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Oh, there's kind of a boob window. Yeah, actually, like that the overgarment of hers has a boob window on it. Of Ariane.
Those
oh wait, hold on. Let me see if the camera angle changes
Why
back.
do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish.
Oh, okay. So this is very interesting, right? We have to update the boob window definition because this has shoulders uncovered, but the garment is still continuous, so it is a boob window.
Yeah.
Blooded human infant. I raised
interesting. I'm telling you, I feel like this could be like perhaps like a degree program somewhere at a prestigious school of just like the study of boob window, you know?
Oh man.
What kind of
ladies can have stubble too. Look, I know. Believe me, I know. But I'm Italian. Things happen. But like.
But was this intentional? However, is the real question.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
When I find him, it's my decision whether he is safer in the circle or eliminated.
How could you? We would never.
Oh goddamn! Hawk can be
please
mean.
Don't hurt him. He's just a boy. Talk to him.
Oh man.
I know you'll see he's a good lad. He just needs to be protected.
Gara says Jordan is a world expert on boob windows. Like literally at this point, I could say that, and who's gonna say I'm wrong?
Well, you keep asking me, is that a boob window? So I would say you're
wrong. He'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered.
Well, no, it just means you're the first, you're the preeminent boob expert. I'm the second best boob expert in the world. I'll take that.
All right, we can say that. That's fair. We should add that to our banner, Codex Adrid. We're experts on boob windows.
The number 1 and number 2 boob experts in the world.
Well, we can't say boob experts because we're not. We're boob window experts.
Yes, boob window.
We have to be careful for our wording.
Fanatics to be feared. Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
God, Aveline's face just looks dead.
Roped you in, did they?
People are saying that we should go find X and Y next, but like a part of this game is that you can't unlock people unless you do certain things.
Right.
So we pretty much have to go find Anders next.
Among the Dalish. Any child with a gift of magic is apprenticed.
Which I think first we have to go talk to Varric at the Hanged Man, and then we get the quest to go find Anders. I think this is how this is going to work.
Gift of the creators.
Okay, yeah, because he mentions him.
It just seems wasteful for humans to lock their mages away where they can't do any good. But you are.
I'm headcaning that Versace's constantly on the lookout for the perfect boob window. Hey, maybe. Where on earth are you going?
I'm going to the Hanged Man.
Okay, I guess because I'm behind. I see you going around like random places. I'm like, where are you?
I have successfully arrived there.
I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Oh, that's not Aveline. That's Aveline, the guard captain in part-time. It's like it's spelled differently. Aveline.
So, is the Keeper your mother? I left my clan when I was a child, to become Marathari's first. I haven't seen my parents in more than 10 years. I'm so sorry. My father died in the Blight. You must really miss them. I remember my mother singing to me
Dragon
when I
Age
was a
2
little
really,
girl
I
and
think,
I'd
was
get
that
sick.
when the party
that's what I
banter
miss the
started to
most.
become like really
The Keeper
I
has
mean
a
it was pretty
terrible
good in
singing
Origins
voice.
between Alistair and Morgan.
Yeah, there was a really good party banter in Dragon Age Origins.
I feel like it really became a staple.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot more like character development. I feel like in the party banter
here's
in
the
2
thing.
than there was
We
in
need to find
Origins.
a
Origins
way
just felt
into
like
the
cute
deep
side
roads.
conversations.
Bartran can
Like there's
lead us to
some
the
pretty
right
interesting
place
stuff that
once we're down
happens
there,
in
but
the
we
Dragon
need
Age
a good entrance.
2 dialogue.
Nonsensicate wants a preview here. He says, on a scale from vanilla to burn out your own eyeballs, what's Anders going to be like?
I don't know how to answer that. Vanilla to burn out your own
How do you
eyeballs.
plan an
Probably a
expedition into the deep woods
solid
without knowing a way in?
crawling in my
We need
skin.
an entrance that's close to our destination.
The
that isn't
Linkin
already
Park
plundered
song,
or
not
filled with
the
darkspawn.
not like an actual
Fortunately, I've received some new
man-eater.
information. There's a
That's what
great
I'm gonna go
warden
with.
in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Yeah, Varric's stash is, I'm feeling it.
The eyes are creeping me out, which I know is technically the modded vanilla
there any
texture,
other
but yeah, that for some reason the creepy
None
eyes
at the
kind of
moment.
bring it all together for me.
Bartran had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust.
Is that as
I'll
bad as
keep
Merrill?
looking,
No,
but
Merrill's
if
the
we don't find
worst.
something,
Merrill's the
we'll have
worst.
a
I'll say
fancy
that.
expedition with nowhere to go.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, she's gonna be
Why would a Grey
slutty.
Warden do that?
Oh, wow, surprise,
The
surprise.
Warden
I mean,
fight darkspawn.
yeah.
They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
I wish we could have kept his gold tooth, though. I do miss that.
Yeah, Brianna says, minus the eyes, I'm really digging Varric. In a weird way, that's actually correct.
It's kind of how who did we
We
dig
don't
in
want trouble
Inquisition
with the
again?
Grey
There was like one
Wardens,
person
do
whose
we?
changes we were like, ooh,
Well,
kind of.
let's
Oh,
look
I
at
think it was
our
Morrigan.
options
We're like,
first.
oh, actually, this
I'd
is
rather
kind
not
of.
fight
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Warden
for sure.
unless
Yeah,
we
kind
have
of
to.
right.
Supposedly, this Grey Warden
Merrill is
made
definitely
some other
the
Ferelden
Varric
refugees
in
not
this
long
playthrough.
ago.
If we're gonna like,
A low town
equivalent
woman
or
named
whatever.
Loreen has been helping the Fereldans. We talked
Yeah,
to
I
her.
don't know who would
Maybe
be
we
who.
learn where he is. I'll keep after
I
my
will say, I think like the
contacts, see if I
Inquisition
can
looks
drum
were a
up
lot
any other
more,
work.
for the most part, coordinated. I guess like they I feel like they had themes where like these are just going to be literally anything I could find because there really wasn't that much.
Right. No, we had the whole, like, 80s rock band thing.
Yeah, this is more like just a bunch of bums.
Right. I'm also mildly disappointed that no one has taken the time to appreciate my naming convention for my files.
No, I appreciate some other shit, all this shit, level up shit. What is it? What is this one gonna be?
I normally have slots. Like, I normally always have a save slot before I actually level up characters.
Oh,
So that's the level up shit. Some
I did
shit
not know.
is like, it's like the one that you do every 5 minutes impulsively, and then some shit is like the one you quest. That
see, I'm the type of person that just creates a new save every time. Therefore,
okay.
I have like 400 saves. I actually kind of like it, 'cause that way I have like a save at each part of the game, so if I need to go back and do something, or if I'm recording footage, I have it. So, I like, oh, I need a save spot right before the boss. Oh, look, I have it.
Right. Does Versace Hawk, she's going to be anti-mage? Yes?
Oh, yeah.
So she hates magic.
I don't know if she hates magic, but maybe she does hate. I don't know. We have to determine who Versace is.
I'm wondering if, like, we could, because I'm sitting here just, like, doing, like, typical stuff with the build, but it is on easy mode, and I wonder if I could just start to make, like, a bad build on purpose.
We could do it. Worst comes to worst, there are god items we could just hand you. Like, this
Yeah.
isn't Inquisition where if you have a bad build, we're fucking screwed. There's a bunch of workarounds for this.
So, like, she's just like, I'm just going to start upping her magic, even though she's not a mage, for her magic resistance, because she's afraid.
All right, that works. Yeah, you play with what you want. You make the worst, weirdest builds, and we'll work our way around it with mods. We can do that with this game. Is Fenrir still sexy? Debatable. I would say he's too sexy.
Oh no.
You can take that how you want.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Hawk is a CBS drag queen. Oh man, that's brutal.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Oh man. You know, I know we're making fun of like makeup and whatnot, but I don't think I've ever bought makeup not at a drugstore. This should say a lot about my makeup habits. I've just never been into makeup. It bothers me that like you spend so much time on your face and then it doesn't last all day, or if it does, it looks kind of odd. I don't know. I would want it to last a couple of days. I don't want to spend that much time making myself look pretty and it only lasts for like a few hours. That bothers me. You know what I mean? I think I remember when we got married. That was probably one of the first times Michael saw me with makeup, to be quite honest. And on our wedding day, there was one moment where we're whispering to each other. He's like, "You don't look like you. You're pretty, but you don't look like you, and it's weird."
Oh, that's funny.
I was like, "Thank you, sweetie." So like now, like every once in a while, if we're going somewhere nice and I put on makeup, he's like, "You look very pretty, but you also don't look like yourself."
Again.
And I know, it's weird. It's like I'm looking at someone else. Michael the sweet talker. That's my husband goal right there. Michael is definitely husband goals. Not to brag, but he's the best husband, and you all should feel jealous. I'm just saying.
I am. I've always wanted to say I'm very jealous that I don't have a husband as good as Michael.
We all do. I'm just waiting for him to bust in here and say something stupid.
My boy
You can hear him walking around, and I'm like, Michael only notices if you have a boob window. Oh God.
Merrill.
Jordan and Puzzle both want to get into that Michael as a husband action. Kinda. What weird things are you gonna do with Merrill? Are you gonna walk me through some of these builds, or like how weird are you going? Are you just kind of doing whatever?
I think for Merrill, it's just got to be pretty straightforward. Some of the creepy shit, you know. So some of the primal stuff, definitely in the Daedalus Pariah, blood magic, entropy, those type of ones.
So are you just gonna go with the weirdest looking icons? Is this what you're gonna do?
Just like kind of like what I think she'd be, like controller stuff, right? That kind of scene.
Ah, okay.
Like that would be. Oh, actually, walking bomb would.
What about Aveline? What have you done for her?
I mean, Aveline, to me, even though she looks like a total weirdo, like I can only think of Aveline gameplay wise one way, which is like the ultimate tank. No, wait, we're still in Lowtown, right? We don't have to leave Lowtown.
No, yeah. Just Lowtown. Well, I mean, you still have to. Technically, the Hangman and Lowtown are two different things. Yeah.
Out too.
You must really like the Hawk family.
Why do you say that?
Gil and Michael should do a playthrough with an Xbox controller, and they both share one half of the controller. That would be interesting. I'll say that.
Don't have clans, Merrill.
I don't know what we would play.
Exactly. You came so
Oh, you know, we actually kind of did that once. Like, not even for a meme, like for serious. Michael was, we were playing the Blood and Wine DLC for The Witcher, and he was doing a horse race, and the horse races are so wonky on an Xbox controller. There's like, I guess one thumbstick like controlled the horse, and the other thumbstick controlled the camera. But then you also needed to hold down like A or something to gallop, and it was just really hard to do. So he had me like control one of the thumbsticks while he had the other side.
Oh, how interesting. Okay.
It worked all right. I think in the end, he ended up beating it just on his own, but like it actually kind of worked for a little bit.
All right, so I'm gonna equip some stuff real quick.
Okay.
So we can then sell some stuff. Oh, well, this is a way better outfit for me.
Oh, wow, yeah, that Dream of Antiva armor. Dang. And it's sexy.
It would probably help if we...
Probably?
Yeah, probably. Sister of Rapier, the Vicious Heart, that's...
Oh, yeah, I think there was some, modded shit.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, there's it. There
Those
it
are
is.
fucking badass. Right? Okay, alright.
That's why you have oh my god, Jordan, yeah, you have 88 items out of 50 in your inventory. No wonder you can't pick anything up.
Do we have a chest at the...
No, I think that's a mod. There was like a mod for like silly weapons, and that's what you got a lot of.
Oh yeah, I know, but I mean, like, do we have something at Gamlen's house where we could store extra?
Yes, you do.
I wonder if we should do some of that.
Probably should, yeah.
Let's equip everybody else too. Okay, what's that for? Yeah.
If you sell it all, we can go to the Deep Reds today. Unfortunately, it's going to make you do a whole bunch of quests first, and like we will not be able to do the quests before we can do that. Well, infected demon hands definitely have to go to Merrill, right?
Probably.
Or evil staff.
And we'll give Bethany Andraste stuff. Andraste stuff?
Is that really? Oh, yeah, that's stuff.
All right, Andraste stuff. How about that?
Oh, Andraste stuff. I like it.
Okay. For Aveline... Dead Man's Blade. That sounds...
People are asking about Sebastian. Sebastian looks very holy. I'll say that.
Soldier's Blade. Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
Tournament. That's... work.
Yeah, what's the Holy Shield look like? Is there any like white shields? So
yes, this one actually does.
Oh yeah. That matches the armor.
Bull's health. That's but. No, I think that Holy Shield is the one. Huh?
That's a good bull though.
That bull
like
is
a water buffalo. He looks kind of dopey.
Staff.
That's actually kind of a cool shield, I'll be honest. That's
infected demon's hands. Yeah, okay, we'll definitely.
I can't wait to see what this one looks like. It's kind of hard to see, but good description.
We can see it out of the. Yeah, that's pretty gnarly, especially when you have Bethany and Merrill back to back. They look so similar and so different.
Yeah, weird. We gotta get Merrill some like fucking gothic bullshit for her armor. I'll be honest, the pudgy Bethany's kind of growing on me. Like in a weird way. She just looks like a happy little sun goddess or something like that. Like Mesopotamian sun god. Sure, yeah, I'd buy it.
All right, well, let's go find it.
Yes, let's go find Anders. That way we can give him a wild mod. Or armor mod. No. Weapon. That's the word I wanted. Hi, I'm Caitie. I know words good.
I'll send word to the healer, but my son's hurt.
These are so big. So this is basically the mod to basically have long swords dual wield again, right? Basically what they are.
Kind of. Wow, they are really big, aren't they?
They're not daggers at all.
For all of you.
Oh, man.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But
honestly, Bethany has some major Renaissance painting vibes. It was an Instagram phase. Kinda, yeah.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne.
Does she have a tattoo now on her
We're
back?
out of the Blight's path now.
Who?
Why would
Versace.
you need a warden?
Oh, she's had that.
Was one of them once, wasn't he?
For at least for this mod.
Well,
actually, if
he's
you make her
not now,
naked, she'll have
and
another
busy
tattoo.
enough without answering fool questions about it.
Fun facts.
Where is this healer? You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Is setting up the companions more a necessary thing in BioWare games?
What do you mean?
What I mean by that is sort of like we've heard of Anders now in 2 different spots, and we got to have this little intro conversation to who he is before we actually talk to him. And I'm trying to think about whether or not that's the same in more modern games. Like, it's not really the case in Andromeda, and sometimes it's the case, sometimes it's not in Inquisition. You know what I mean? Like, when you show up and you see, it's like, okay, you already know who Varric is, but when you show up and you see Solus for the first time, so you know nothing about Solus, which is probably in keeping with who his character is.
Yeah.
But also, like, you hear a little bit about Blackwall right before you go to him, but not really, and I just wonder if that frames them better a little bit.
You mean
no, I'm trying to think. You do
Would
hear
I stick my neck out for
well, I guess like there's also like the context of the entire series. Like you hear Vivian's character in the novel Masked Empire, so when you find out, oh, she's going to be recruitable, you're like, oh, okay,
yeah,
that's kind of cool. Sarah, I guess Sarah has the setup of that she's a Red Jenny, so I don't know if that really counts, but because it's more like a part of her organization.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
They kind of tried to do it with Drac a little bit, but it's so vague the way that PB says, like, oh, there's some angry old man or something like that. It's not really too vague. I just think, like, in Mass Effect 1, you hear about this Krogan bounty hunter, like, a couple of times before you meet Rex.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's sort of like, oh, like, who is this? Like, I would like to meet them. And then when you find out you can recruit them, that makes it a bit more...
I don't even remember that. I'll be honest.
So much about his safety. Worry about yours.
Was this in like a side conversation or what?
You hear it because it's all sort of centered around Saren, right? And so it's related to someone looking for Saren. Like Saren had worked with Fisk. Someone's looking for Fisk, and so you hear from Garrus and you hear from a couple of other people that there's this Krogan on the Citadel who's hunting shit down. And then when you eventually meet him, it's like, oh, okay, like I have some precedent for who this is.
Anders will be within.
Okay.
Please, my mother.
I'm just noticing right now, before we go to talk to Anders, like it's kind of interesting to get the setup for him, even though Anders is from Awakening.
Mm-hmm.
And took my chances with the Blight.
I imagine people played Awakening and then were playing this for the first time was like, whoa, that's Sanders? Question mark.
Yeah.
Because yeah, he looks very different and he acts. He's a different person. He sounds different. Like, everything changed about Anders.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Does this really seem like a good idea?
Ooh, there needs to be a mod to make Anders into Colonel Sanders. Honestly, I'm for that. Yeah, can we just have like maybe Dragon Age Origins, our modded playthrough of that, just change everything's upside down and suddenly everyone's a fast food worker? You know?
Oh boy.
The Grey Wardens are actually just a very prestigious like fast food chain. That's why I have the Griffins, because they used to sell Griffin meat, like Griffin wings. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's like what's that thing? Chick-fil-A, you know, has the chicken on it.
Oh yeah, so the new items are definitely helping.
Are they just like eating through these guys?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Took about 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's about right. And new Lord, why the Griffins switching to Kentucky Fried Griffins. Exactly, we ate them to death. They're just finger licking good, you know what I mean? They deliver on Griffins 30 minutes or less, so you can get your order for free.
Greetings,
yes.
my lady. You look like a woman with a.
And that's why in Dragon Age Inquisition they were like splitting apart because they they heard the calling and they thought they would die, so they wanted better health care. So they divorced from the Warden corporate.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Actually, I'm more
Ronald
interested
McDonald
in
is
your
the
son.
Archdemon. No, Archdemon is God. What's the organization that makes sure the food is healthy? God, what? Oh, God.
Not the FDA.
Please, sir.
Yeah, is it the FDA? I don't think it's the FDA, is
Food and
it?
drug. It's Food and Drug. You're thinking of oh, it doesn't matter. Somebody.
Yeah, like I know Michelle Obama was famous for like, you know, getting the fried foods out of school or whatever, to which all the kids hated because the healthy food was really gross.
Bastard running around, and I know you know where to find him.
All awful, right? Yesterday was the first I meet the boy. Seemed like a good lad. The kind of son I might have been proud of. The boy's in over his head. So I sent him to the
Does
only
Vicento
man I
have
know who
eyeliner,
doesn't
or am I just
despise
saying
mages.
things?
A former Templar.
I don't know if I mean, he is Antivan, right?
Yeah.
It's just like the evolution of the Antivan accent in Dragon Age games is so interesting to me as it just sort of moves, and like you can tell every voice actor who got this was like being told like it's sort of Spanish but sort of Italian but sort of neither of those but sort of vague. Just just go with it.
Yeah. I kind of like it's a weird space because like I kind of like that it's its own thing. At the same time, it is also everywhere. Like, what is Cassandra's accent? Like, it is so uniquely Cassandra, and like no one else from Navarra has that accent because no one else can do that accent.
Yeah,
I can really tell what Miranda Lawson's doing. Was that her name? No, what's the voice actor's name?
Miranda Lawson is a character from Mass Effect.
Yeah, I know. I thought. Hold on. I thought it was Miranda something. Look this up. Wow, okay, I look up Cassandra voice actor because I thought my computer might know me like Dragon Age, and somehow it came up with the Japanese voice actor for Dawn of the Seeker. What the hell?
Have any lineage. It wasn't a big enough village.
Miranda Rison, that's it.
Let alone a place for elves.
Okay.
Where do the elves live then?
Stables and outbuildings mostly.
I think I like alienages better.
All right, let's. Are you gonna put some? Oh, we should also. You know what? Who cares? I thought her voice actress was French, but then people say it's German and question mark. Cassandra. Is Miranda Rison French? Let's look her up. So she was born in England. And she looks English. Yeah, she doesn't look French, if that's what you're talking about. She likes golf, apparently. Oh, fun. Fun facts. Oh, she's fluent in French, and she is conversational Italian Spanish. Maybe that's it. She's fluent in French and Spanish. Or French, and then knows a lot of Italian and Spanish.
we're well armed and highly deadly.
And we're looking fierce.
Right, here we go. I don't know if we're ready for this. There's Anders coming up.
Here we go.
Wait a minute. Already, I don't know what's going on here. I see hair. I see a close-up. Is that Cole's haircut?
It might be.
Oh, boy. Let me get another look at this. Yep, that's Cole's haircut. He looks like an emo anime character.
That's what I said crawling in my skin. These wounds will not heal. Fear is how I fall.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation.
His favorite band is Simple Plan, and he likes to write in his life journal.
I want to know about the deep roads.
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not
God,
going.
he really does look like you're like,
Those
you know,
bastards
the
made me get rid
typical
of my
edgy
cat.
high school boyfriend you
Also
had.
pounce a
Maybe not you, Jordan.
No, all my typical edgy high school boyfriends look just like that. In 2006, you mean? Like 2005?
Oh yeah, sorry, 2006 is what I meant. But
this is interesting.
he had a MySpace. Oh man,
He had Greatest Journal. He didn't even. He was too cool for Live Journal.
It was a gift. A noble beast.
he had a Zanga.
Almost
Do you
got
remember
ripped in half.
I
Zanga?
remember that. I remember. Okay, it was like
swatted the
U
bugger on the
Journal,
nose.
and then Live
Drew
Journal,
Black
and then
too.
Greatest Journal.
blighted
People use
warden said
Zanga,
he'd
Friendster.
maybe
Do you remember
too soft.
Friendster?
Oh my God,
him
Friendster! I
Fucking
forgot about that.
Friendster. Like Friendster was it, man. Like Friendster was pre MySpace.
Yeah, and then Facebook came out and then dominated all of them.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how that works.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
He hangs
You
out
say
on
that like
MySpace
it's a small
spamming his
thing.
manifesto.
Yes. I'm here because there's no
God,
warden
honestly,
outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of
7 out of
refugees
10,
to
he's
blend
not
in
good
with.
enough for the
And
blonde
some reasons of my
bomb
own.
squad. I mean, he will be a bomber one day. Does that count? He's technically part of the
Oh.
bomb squad. I'm just saying, it's the truth.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only.
Is he wearing a
partly true.
corset with an O-ring holdup?
The
Funny
hopelessly
enough, that
tainted by
this
the
armor
darkspawn
isn't even
plagued by nightmares
that
about the
modded.
archdemon
This is
parts
a legitimate
don't go
armor
away.
in the game.
But it turns out, if you
Particularly
fight well,
from
you don't have
Origins.
to wear the
So
uniform
we
or
know
go
what
to
the question
parties.
here is this a boob window?
Oh my God, is it a boob window? Ooh, is this a boob window? Oh, this is a good question. I don't know.
Oh God.
Oh no. Okay, I want to say that the little O in the O-ring is a boob window,
Well, I feel
but
like
the rest of it isn't it?
It may even be a boob window inside of a boob window. Like this could
It
be
might be a boob window.
this could be like fucking Schrodinger's boob window. Like we're not even. I'm telling you, Caitie, there is a master's program somewhere in this boob window idea.
Oh God.
The combination of like soft science, hard science,
Oh.
like it's just a whole.
I kind of agree with Lindsay though, where it's boob window adjacent. It's really close, but not quite.
Right, exactly.
Oh man.
Boob windowception, some people are saying.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Inceptaboob.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small.
God,
thing.
can we just like take a moment to appreciate
I'm here
what
because
is
there's no
going on
warden
the screen
outpost,
right now? You have
no
Hawk,
darkspawn,
and then Slutty
and a whole
Aveline,
host of
Chubby Bethany,
refugees
and
to
then it's like
blend
a
in with.
blue head in the
And some reasons of my
background.
own.
Jesus, what have I done to this game?
Oh, it's really yeah.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
Oh boy, oh
But it
boy.
turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I
Aveline
need to
really
know
does look
how
like
to
she
get into
belongs
the
in
deep
Vegas.
You can tell me willingly or not.
Don't threaten me, little girl. You can't imagine what
Whoa,
I've
did he
come
just
to
call
get.
her a little girl?
I'm not interested.
Did he?
Yeah, he said, "Don't threaten me, little
A
girl."
favor for a favor.
Oh shit.
A little misogynistic
like a
and
fair deal?
little Boss came out on Anders.
I'll help you.
Oh boy, I would imagine that like just turned her on, where she's like, "Oh no, now I have to dominate him."
Help my expedition reach the deep roads, and I'll do whatever you need.
Bro, we don't even have shit
don't
that
ask
bad
for
down
my
in
turn.
Vegas. Oh, that's
What if
fair.
I were asking for the Knight Commander's head on a spike?
Is that what you ask?
It's
You
not a
decide.
phase, Hawk.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area, but there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend, a mage. A prisoner in the
She
wretched
belongs
galleys.
to Rio de Janeiro.
Templars
Okay, that
learned
does
of my
look like
plans
something
to
you
free
see out
him.
of Carnival. That's
Help me
fair.
bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
Tell me about your friend.
The detail on
His
the
name
corset
is
is
Carl
actually
Thekla.
pretty fun also.
He was sent here from
Yeah,
Ferelden,
this like
when Kirkwall
I
Circle
picked this
required
because
new
this was the
talent.
sluttiest starting
His
outfit I
last
could
letter
find,
said
but
the
it's
Knight
actually really
Commander
well
was turning
made.
the circle into a prison.
Unlike a lot of
Mages
the
are
other
locked in their cell.
mods we'll be throwing at your
Refused
face later in the
appearances at
series,
court,
but
made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year. The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
does Anders have Varric's eyes? Varric's eyes are
plan to break him out
technically
of the
vanilla eyes, and there's a really
hoping
weird
it won't come
texture
to
to
that.
it. So, like, a lot of
sent Carl a
NPCs
message
should
to meet
have
me in the
Varric's
Chantry
eyes
tonight.
if they're light colored.
Make her willing, he'll be there.
Because on a dark
alone.
color, you can't really notice
But
them.
if there are
Hawk
Templars with
technically
him,
has the eyes.
I swear I'll free him
So.
from them.
The better
Whatever the
question from
cost.
Joshua: how can you? Oh, so from Dylan: how can you tell?
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. Weren't Anders and Carl together? Yes, but for some reason he only tells you that if you're a male Hawk. I don't know why. But, like, for a female Hawk, he just doesn't mention that they were romantically involved.
I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
Okay, so we have now recruited Anders. Should we do the mission, Carl?
Well, you're right next to the birthright quest, but I don't know if you've picked it up yet. So I guess see if you have that picked up, and if we'll do it if it is. It should be just like right next to the outside of the clinic. But I guess if we have nothing else to do, we might as well go do Carl. Because we really only have like 30 minutes left, and that's not enough to get another companion. So yeah, we might as well get Anders in full.
Where else can we go? No.
All right, where am I looking for the birthright thing?
You already passed it, but the marker wasn't there, so you just haven't picked it up. So just get out of here.
I would like to know more about being a guard, Aveline.
Yes. Well, it has to be at night. The easiest thing to do would probably there's Dragon Age 2 is interesting that you can really kind of trick the
Care to help out with that?
teleporting to get you where you want faster. So it would be faster to go to the Chantry in the daytime and then exit out in the nighttime to Hightown, and then you'll be right there.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
Are we ready? Yeah, of course.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do
Look at
this
how
fast.
scary my crew looks. Like,
All
who's
right.
gonna fuck with us?
I'll handle the talking.
Especially
you watch
Merrill.
the Templars.
Oh, Anders looks like Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead.
A bit, yeah.
Kinda,
When we
yeah.
find Carl, just let me talk to him.
I know I did something to Carl, but I can't remember what it was. So this is going to
Anders, I know
surprise
you
me
too
too.
well. I knew you would never give up.
Also, I don't know if I actually
What's
got
wrong?
the mod.
Why are you talking like
he
I
just
was too
younger? Is
rebellious,
that all it is?
like you.
I don't remember.
The Templars
Probably.
knew I had to be
Oh wow, yeah,
made
Carl.
an
What?
example of.
This is a different Carl, and I don't like this Carl. He does look kind of emo, though, so I can totally see them being emo together.
As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
Oh gosh, I forgot about the yellow Templars.
Never take another mage as you took him.
Alright, this is another one that usually is kind of a tough fight. Probably not this time, though.
Dun dun dun. Any good Cullen mods? Depends. You know what I mean? Depends what you think.
Depends on what you mean by good.
Yeah, I actually, there wasn't, like, I'll be honest, there wasn't any mods that made Cullen look ridiculous, but there was a lot of hot Cullen mods, so just temper your expectations to remember that he is wearing piss yellow armor. Probably, at least. Did it change him to Jowen? Ooh. He does look just like Jowen, so I guess maybe it did. I think the mod was just called Younger Carl, though.
And these dagger swords are ridiculous.
What's the opposite of... Oh, sorry, go on.
Destroying people, no, sorry.
Someone asked what the opposite of pride and spirit form is, and then, like, my compulsive Dragon Age stuff was like, it's wisdom!
It's like...
I had to say it!
You brought a piece of the Fate into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
This bastard ratted you out to the Templars.
He wasn't himself. Being made tranquil takes away everything human inside you. He wasn't capable of caring for me anymore. He could only follow the rules.
You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone. I would gladly give up my magic. But this... I'll never be whole again.
This is what Mother was protecting me from. The poor man.
Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
So she's obviously gonna kill him, right?
Oh, yeah. Is that a question?
Alright, he's done.
My sister calls being tranquil a fate worse than
Because,
death.
like, I don't know, you said interesting choices, but Carl's not really an interesting choice. If he's alive, nothing really happens. He just kind of, you think he's alive.
I'm so sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
Yeehaw, Carl. Yeehaw's becoming the new F. I don't know if you've noticed this.
I appreciate that so much.
That happened in my my stream the other day.
We should leave before more Templars
Everybody
come.
take this and spread it and all the other streaming channels that you watch so we can get rid of F and just permanently replace it with Yeehaw.
Oh, man.
Talk. What happened to you in the Chantry?
Jordan's
This is
inner
hard to
text in the
explain.
showing.
When I was in
my outer text in the show, and I'm pretty fucking proud of Texas if you don't notice.
Have you honestly ever heard of
And he
anyone
recognized the
say
injustice that mages
yeehaw?
and Thadas face every day.
Like, unironically.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen it, like, you know, like, I don't know, like I've been to a Texas Roadhouse where it's someone's birthday, and like, all right, Texas Roadhouse, you gotta give everyone a yeehaw for Carl's 80th birthday. Yeehaw!
Sure.
And, and, you know, shit like that, but like not like in day-to-day speak yeehaw.
No, nobody. Texas is not like a state full of people running around saying yeehaw. No.
Okay.
You'll hear people. I don't know. I can't necessarily tell the level of irony, but if you're at like rodeo or something, you might hear some people say it, but I don't necessarily think that it's earnest then either. People are just kind of at rodeo. They're drunk. They're
Yeah, everyone's making fun of me for that voice now.
That wasn't that far off, to be honest.
I lived in the South for a very long time.
Yeah.
I could do an all right Southern accent.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice.
My mom is really weird with accents. It's like she lived in like deep South Texas from a town. I know you're from Texas, but I don't know if you would have heard the town she's from, like the very small town. And she like talking, in my family growing up normally, she didn't have an accent, but whenever she was around her mother, her extended family, the accent would come out.
The fade,
it was always so wild. Like go back to her home. Like, all right. She'd call her like calling mom. Hey, mama, it's your daughter. What up? Something like that.
I had too much anger.
It was always so
Once
weird.
He was inside me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't have much of a Texas accent, but at times people have said that they noticed it when I say ma'am or when I say thank you.
I haven't noticed it too thick on you. I guess knowing like my family is like super thick,
right?
for some of them,
right? No, it is. It varies. I mean, particularly like West Texas is probably the one that most people can identify now. Still, since West Texas is the magical place.
That's kind of where she was from. So,
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head.
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own.
Emmerich says, for some reason the only accents I could do were Southern American woman and French woman, which is odd considering I'm an English dude. That is true. I mean, I'm sure that's true, but like I feel like that's you might find that when people try to do a British accent, what they end up doing is like a posh British accent, or they end up doing a Cockney accent, or sort of like a London accent, like working like we end up doing one type of British accent if we do one, and we don't typically think about the diversity of accents within one country. Like in America, it's crazy, right? Like a Boston accent is totally different from a California, totally different from a Texas. But a Texas, even though it's in the South, is totally different from a Louisiana South.
Oh yeah, or West Virginia, like
or Tennessee, or
Appalachians.
Yeah. So it's like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
I just need your Grey Warden expertise.
I've also been really interested in like the different words people use for things. Like I don't know how to describe it better than that.
These
but
are all the documents I have for this area.
Is it soda or is it pop?
If you would rather me not
Oh,
join you
see,
personally.
Coke.
I cannot control my need for vengeance.
It's soda. No, it's just soda.
No, it's Coke, man.
Everybody says Coke. I mean, I guess some people do.
I will be here in my clinic.
Some people do. At least where I am, it's like Coke. Okay, what do you want? I want a Pepsi.
Oh God.
Another one I've heard is that strip, like on a highway, there's like that strip of grass in the middle. What do you call that?
Well, that's a tough one, right? My initial inclination is to call it a median, but it's not really a median. It's a grass median, but a median should be like a divider.
See, I would call it a median too, but I've heard some people call it the devil's strip.
The what?
The devil's strip. That's like a thing in some places.
Devil.
Yeah, like the devil.
What the hell? I mean, I sound super ignorant. I've never heard that.
Yeah, that's one I've heard. There's also like water fountains, call it a bubbler. I heard that's from Wisconsin.
I think I've heard that. I've never used it.
Yeah. Like weird things like that. Oh, like catty corner or kitty corner. Like I've always said catty corner. I've never heard of kitty corner.
Nobody is seriously saying kitty corner, are they?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Who are we taking for the party? I feel like we got to keep Aveline and we got to keep Merrill, but does that mean Bethany's going? Because we kind of like Bethany, but does Anders stay on the bench? Do we want to keep the girl squad going right now, like girl power and all that?
I think like eventually Bethany's going to go away, so I think we need to bring her along for the moment. You know what I mean?
Then we should probably stick with girl power, right?
Yeah, girl power.
We'll bring Anders along later.
Yes. Anders can come later, but right now it's girl power.
Anything else, chat room, from like weird terms that are maybe different?
I don't know. Well, we're getting kind of close to the end here. Is there anything we want to? Because we can't really like get anybody
right,
a new character in between now and then. So is there anything we want to do quickly, or?
We got 10 minutes. Do we maybe go back to Ganlin's house and knock out some conversations?
Yeah, go to Ganlin's house and knock out some conversation. That sounds good.
I'll do inventory management off stream. But we gotta clear out these 88 items.
Yeah, that's what needs to be happen. Where I live, either kitty corner or catty corner are used, so to be honest, I have no idea what either of those means. It means like something adjacent to each other, kind of. So like if you're giving directions to someone and you want to say that they need to go to the, I don't know, like the Walgreens or something across the street, but like diagonal from the Walgreens, you would say, oh no, it's catty corner from the Walgreens.
My children have been in servitude, for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy,
in Missouri, we say Hoosier to mean anyone who's a redneck, or at least in Indiana, like they call themselves Hoosiers. But then I think it's also like some roots in Canada. Isn't that right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Why was nothing set aside for us, Uncle?
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
There's also how to pronounce things like
It was red.
I always grew up with pecans, but my mom used to say when she went home, she would say pecans.
I've said pecan a lot as well, but for some reason it feels more satisfying to say pecan pie.
Yeah, that's what Mom would say. She's like, yeah, like there's pecans the nut, but then it's pecan pie.
I'm so glad that there's someone else who does that, because I just say pecan all the time. But if I'm talking about pie, I'm like, it just feels better to say pecan pie. I don't know what that is.
My mom definitely does. She'll also like announce it weird. She's like, oh, it's pecan pie.
It's
like,
fun. It's fun to say it.
Yeah.
Did grandfather mention mother?
Pronunciations, right? So obviously being from Texas, Houston. Well, Houston is not Houston. In Houston, most people end up pronouncing the H like a Y. So it sounds like Houston.
Houston. Yeah.
But I didn't know that for I can't remember what other states it is where there's Houston, but you just pronounce it Houston.
Really?
Which totally makes sense. And I remember at one point I was talking to someone who was telling me, and I saw their it was way back when I worked in a call center, and I saw the city, and I'm like, oh, is that Houston? And it was like silence, and she goes, that's pronounced Houston. Everywhere out of Texas it's pronounced Houston. And I go, is that true, really? Or is that just her take on it? But then I ran into another person from another state who had like a small town, and it was the same thing. They just pronounced it like Houston.
Oh, in Oklahoma, there is a Miami, Oklahoma, but you don't say Miami, you say Miami for whatever reason.
What?
Spelled the same. Spelled the exact same, but it's Miami.
That's so weird.
There's also a Bixby, but everyone says Bigsby. So, welcome to Bigsby.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Please, Uncle.
I know in Texas, there's this one city that like my parents used to say all the time because I thought it was funny, called Nude Dime Box. Have you heard of that?
No.
Take your parents.
There's like a small town that just has a wild name in Texas that my mom would talk about.
You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them.
Miami True. Bigsby never heard of that before.
No one you know.
It's kind of close to where I grew up. Tulsa
That's
nowadays
where
is
we're
kind
going
of
to
blending
stay.
into Bigsby. So like it's kind of this weird mesh of the two now, which is weird because like growing up it was not like that at all. They were two very separate things. But now like Tulsa has grown so much, it's gonna blend into Bigsby.
When he talked
But,
about grandfather's will.
yeah, it's
if
weird.
He, say, invested money that was meant to be mother's, do you think he would tell us? I want what's ours. Good. I'm glad we agree. Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some
Oh
slave
yeah,
that
the
lived in
long
Dust.
name in Wales. That's like I don't know, but it
Apparently,
ends with go go
Our
go.
ancestral home is now a base
Oh, I
for
think I've heard of
slavers
this.
from all over
There's a
Thedas.
viral clip of a weatherman pronouncing it, or no?
Yeah, that's it. And the guy just looks like he nails it, and he's like, yeah. He just feels so like you can just see the smile on his face when he does it
Good.
right, and he looks so
Then
proud
we
of
can
it.
break
Yeah.
it, and I don't care if we kill them.
Oh man.
I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well.
Honestly, my biggest
Mother
gripe with
gave me
English
her
is the fact that tomb is pronounced
She said
tomb,
it
yet
should
bombs
unlock
are
the
pronounced aren't
Apparently
pronounced
the sewers
boom.
run right
Why do
beneath
you
the
call
house.
bombs boom?
Sure. Yeah. Well, look, there's this one great like meme, this video of this woman who I guess must be learning English, and she's pointing to a map at Kansas, and she's going like, "Please explain to me. This one is pronounced Kansas. How come this one not pronounced Arkansas?" She's talking about Arkansas. And it's hilarious. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, it's a good point.
Yeah, God. Here's one. When I was like, I guess it's more of a southern thing, but there's Illinois, but so many people add the E on it or whatever, so Illinois. A lot of people pronounce it Illinois.
Yeah, no, it's Illinois.
Yeah, I remember when I was I went to college in Illinois, and so when I was like, in high school, I got accepted. Like, oh, I got accepted into Illinois, and my mom and I take me aside, like, look, you're gonna look like an idiot if you go up to Illinois and say Illinois. You can't do that. I'm like, oh, okay. So.
All right, I'm basically putting the entire thing. Just.
Too bad there's not like a pull all the things into the chest button, because that would be very helpful. Did I see that right? One of them was called Fenris's Scythe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we have to use that one for Fenris.
Obviously, yeah, for sure.
Wow, yeah.
We got a bunch of stuff here, but anyway, we can always look at inventory later. We're almost at about 2 hours. Anything else?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Nazi Hawk is looking sharp. What will we be going into next?
We'll probably pick up Isabella and Fenris and probably see what Sebastian looks like, but we're not actually going to recruit him until Act 2. So I guess from there, we just kind of go on into the story. I do want you to recruit Fenris before I give you any fun armor mods, because I just need to turn Isabella and Fenris into things that they aren't, for it to work properly. So that's a thing.
Fantastic. All right. Yes. Well, I guess that will do it. Oh, hold on. I should probably save in my save slot called "All the Shit." That is it, folks. Thank you very much for joining us. Wow, again, over 100 people for today's stream.
Oh God! Hi, everybody.
You all are fantastic. We probably won't be streaming tomorrow unless we find out a little niche of time where we can some Anthem.
Yeah, well, we're busy people. We're trying.
But we promise Anthem will be streamed more on the channel for sure. Anything else with that before we sign off, Caitie?
I think that's good.
We love you all. Have a good weekend. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Goodbye.
Hold on, I have to press the button. We're not. Hang on. Dragon Age 2 is closing, and then all right, now for real this time. Goodbye, everyone.